Be a loser if need be, the philosophy of Epictetus. Is losing badly? Your perspective matters. Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized some important things regarding our goals. Epictetus believed that riches and celebrity, which society values, are insignificant compared to the true value of life, which lies within. The quest for achievement and recognition can prevent us from achieving a more fulfilling condition, free from outside influences like others' opinions. We fear being viewed as losers and are willing to suffer for others' praise. When we spend money on external items, we become dependent and risk losing our freedom and happiness. Epictetus advised us to get rid of lesser things. We may lose societal acceptance, but it's a worthwhile sacrifice. This film does not promote self-harm or neglect, but rather promotes a Stoic perspective. Epictetus' philosophy offers a new perspective on life's priorities, the concept of being a loser, and the positive aspects of being viewed as a loser. Please refer to my book, Stoicism for Inner Peace, for additional Stoic insights on maintaining calm and attention. A link is in the description. Loserdom anatomy. A loser is? The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines incompetence as an inability to succeed, which is relevant to this video. End quote. However, competence and success are subjective. Know when someone is capable. Some individuals view a person as competent, while others view them as inept. The same for success. When does success occur? Many people manage small businesses like hair salons successfully. Others define success as sending people to another planet. The concepts of competence and success evolve with the zeitgeist, influenced by social factors, population segments, culture, and religion. The term loser is ambiguous and subjective, meaning only what others perceive it to be. Consider the concept of loserdom in modern consumerist and capitalist society. In this situation, it is strongly tied to attaining external things such as money and fame. Individuals have varying beliefs on what is required for completion. For many, it's a lucrative job, an attractive partner, 2.3 children, and a white picket fence. Others view a huge social media following and engaging social circle as proof of attractiveness. And if you don't follow the big picture, then you lose. You lack the skills to achieve desired outcomes, hindering your success in life. Losers suffer twice, sadly. It implies not only failure in others' view, but also ridicule. How appealing is having what we should have first? How horrible is ridicule without it? Here comes Epictetus. Giving up on the overrated. What do we want? Why are material goods, excessive wealth, and Instagram celebrities appealing? We pursue them because they offer bliss. We imagine a world where we are adored by many, drinking cocktails on the beach and receiving positive feedback on social media. This must feel fantastic. Initially, such a life may be enjoyable, but we will gradually adjust and revert to our baseline enjoyment, which now has a higher cost. Epictetus thought these external things were unimportant. He called them weak, submissive, and most crucially, uncontrollable. We chase unreliable things like wealth and celebrity, which can be easily taken away. While many are willing to pay a hefty price for these things, they sacrifice a lot in the process. As an example, he cites the ambition of conquering at the Olympic Games, which nevertheless garners respect if achieved. He also suggests weighing the sacrifices we make and their benefits. I quote, "Maintain a strict diet, exercise in a certain schedule, and avoid cold water and booze. You must submit to your master like a doctor. During the fighting, you may experience injuries such as dislocating your arm, turning your ankle, swallowing dust, being whipped, and ultimately losing the victory." End quote. Is it worthwhile? Should we endure such toil for, as Marcus Aurelius stated, a clacking of tongues? Especially if we believe public admiration might quickly turn into shame. These things are not consistent, Epictetus said. He stressed the importance of pursuing only traits within our control, such as satisfaction, joy, proper behavior, tranquility, and restraint. The rest is overrated and should be ignored. Epictetus distinguishes between reality and mental representations. For instance, he suggests that our perception of loved ones differs from their true nature. Although a guy may view his wife and children as superior, they are still human beings like everyone else. The way we see things is what makes them exceptional, not their inherent qualities. We can apply this logic to everything external. Why is the object we chase so desirable? The object itself? Or our perception of the object? Unsurprisingly, we tend to follow the herd and pursue what others want. We also don't want to lose like everyone else. Not that wanting what others want is wrong. Many majority actions are healthy and useful. Many times, it's not. It requires intelligence and common sense to decide if we should not pursue what others want. Epictetus argued that happiness and freedom are paramount and we should be willing to abandon obstacles to achieve them. If that makes us losers in others' eyes, fine. Why losing is okay? What's wrong with losing? True misfortune? Is it unfortunate because others make it so? Consider a situation where we have met our necessities but have little going on in other aspects of life. Our social circles, partners, social media following, and careers lack interest and uniqueness. Many call us losers, meaning we are inferior to those who make this comment. People fear being seen as less by others as it challenges their self-image and self-stories. Is one less because he lacks external circumstances? Is rich and famous better than impoverished and unknown? Epictetus considered such reasoning absurd. These reasonings are unrelated. I am richer than you, therefore I am better, and I am more eloquent than you, therefore I am better. The relationship is that I am richer than you, so my property is greater than yours. I am more eloquent than you, therefore my style is better. However, you are neither property nor style." End quote. From a Stoic perspective, our inner well-being is more essential than our external circumstances. However, we value them so much that we sacrifice our pleasure and freedom to be regarded as sufficient and not as less by the majority. Again, losing isn't horrible. This is our creation. Accepting public acclaim, reputation, and others' estimations as volatile, unreliable, and often worthless opinions based on delusion and misleading appearances might help us become indifferent to them. We'll see that losing isn't so bad. Although being a loser doesn't hamper happiness and freedom, striving to avoid it does. I quote, "Imagine death, exile, and other dreadful things daily, focusing on death to avoid negative thoughts and desires." End quote. A worthwhile price, no matter our choice, we'll pay. What price are we willing to pay? Epictetus distinguishes between becoming a philosopher or a vulgar person. Most people choose vulgarity, which costs our inner health. We sacrifice independence, health, and inner peace for desired things like wealth and acclaim, competing with others and keeping up with the Joneses. As philosophers, we may not pursue what the masses desire. Many view us as the archetypal losers, living a sober, secluded, and austere lifestyle without external pleasure. Epictetus believed that true philosophers prioritize inner peace and happiness over employment, money, and hunger. To improve, reject reasonings like neglecting my affairs will result in no income, not correcting my servant will lead to bad behavior. It is better to die hungry and fearless than to live in riches with turmoil. Your servant should be unhealthy than for you to be miserable. End quote. While this may seem severe, Epictetus consistently prioritizes what he considers valuable. We must be willing to lose everything to be unbeatable. Our mental condition is influenced by everything we hang on to, even minute things. Leaving behind is difficult with hurdles, little external rewards, loss, and reluctance. I quote, "You must sacrifice ease, labor hard, leave others behind, face ridicule, and receive meager recognition and position in all matters. Consider the prices and decide if you are willing to pay for peace, freedom, and tranquility. Avoid philosophy if unwilling." End quote. So others think you're a loser? Are you mocked and hated? At first glance, this seems bad. Having a losing reputation seems sad. However, it offers benefits, such as avoiding conformity to others' standards and conserving energy normally spent on lesser things, as Epictetus suggested. The benefit of losing is not paying the price for not being one. Ironically, a loser could win. According to Epictetus, one must have the insight to prioritize what is useful and the strength to stick to it, disregarding acclaim, wealth, power, and social status. He declared that he desired freedom, not becoming a commander, senator, or consul, and that scorn for external factors was necessary. Thanks for watching.